WTJU is supported by the Blue Moon Diner, located at 606 West Main Street in Charlottesville. Blue Moon is open for dine-in and carry-out breakfast and lunch 7 days a week. The second week of the month, special Wednesday and Thursday evening hours include musical performances by Jim Wave and Jesse's House. Learn more or order online at bluemoondiner.net or by calling 434-980-6666.
Offbeat Roadhouse is supported locally by Ting, lightning-fast fiber internet for your home and business. Learn more at tinginternet.com/WTJU.
Welcome to Offbeat Roadhouse, heard each Friday night from 8 to 9 right here on WTJU Charlottesville and streaming worldwide at WTJU.net. Offbeat Roadhouse invites a different musical group into your home for an hour-long concert live from WTJU's performance space on Ivy Road, right next door to Vivace. Tonight's concert features Woody Woodworth and Jon Tyler Wiley.
Hey there, my name's Woody Woodworth.
My name is Jon Tyler Wiley.
Yeah, we're going to play some songs for you tonight. Born a stone's throw from Richmond, on the banks of the river James, cool flowing waters course through the land like the blood in my veins. From the Shenandoah Valley and the shores of the Chesapeake, sweet fields of yesterday, come on back to me. Take me home, Virginia, back to your loving arms. Take me home, Virginia, back to the place where I was born. When I was old enough to leave you, I packed my bags and I left. But I ain't never been nowhere reminds me of you. Take me home, Virginia, back to your loving arms. Take me home, Virginia, back to the place where I was born. Can you hear that old time music blowing on the wind? Like the songs your mama sang, singing, carry me home again. Take me home, Virginia, back to your loving arms. Take me home, Virginia, back to the place where I was born. Take me home, Virginia, take me home, Virginia. Thank you.
Nice. That was nice. This is a treat for me. This is my first time hearing Woody in person, so I feel like I'm part of the crowd. This is great. My name is Jon Tyler Wiley. I'm from Fredericksburg, Virginia. And I really should have been thinking about the first song I wanted to play, but I was enamored at the moment. We're going to start with this one. I went to school in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania a long time ago. My buddy and I, we had this bar that we would always go to. And whenever he would get himself in a relationship, I could always tell it was serious because he would bring her by the bar. And then one time he brought someone to the bar and all the regulars really fell in love. And the issue is that with that was when the relationship didn't work out. He lost the bar in the split. They liked her more than him, and he had to find a new bar. This is a song called Just Another Heartbreak Song. Well, that old bootleg is hell. It's a pale shade of green. Go there and watch the planes take off in the middle of the night. So close the wheels fell within our reach. On that main Lake Marshall, felt like a San Diego beach. Why they let us swim so close to nuclear plants? Well, hey, honey, that's way beyond me. Now all these places might as well be cursed. We're so violent hacks from ancient towns. I won't be going back there no matter what the reason. I can't think of a reason why. All my favorite places, they've all became tainted. Tattooed, I got up and gone. Now I spend my time sitting neath the old power line, singing just another heartbreak song. That old Marquee Tavern, established 1917. That $2 beer still seems overpriced, cause I'm pretty sure it's just watered down fermented iced tea. But whenever I pass by there, I can only think about the night when the owner talked my ear off to 1:45. Well, I didn't mind with your hand on my thigh. Now all those places might as well be cursed. We're some weird voodoo from ancient towns. I won't be going back there no matter what the reason. No matter the reason why. All my favorite places, they've all became tainted. Tattooed, I got up and gone. Now I spend my time sitting near the old power lines, singing just another heartbreak song. Billy's Pawn and Liquor. Went there 3 weeks after you left. I bought a fifth of wine and a Japanese six-string. And on the discount rack I saw your wedding dress. And man, was I pissed to have that place to the list. I went back home to the farm, played that guitar until the strings broke, and I'm just about bent there since. Now all those places might as well be cursed. Some weird evil from ancient towns. I won't be going back there no matter what the reason. I can't think of a reason why. All my favorite places, they've all became tainted. Tattooed, I got up and gone. Now I spend my time sitting near the old power lines, singing just another heartbreak song. Feel you drinking wine near the old power line, singing just another heartbreak song. Thanks. I'm sweating already.
I was a little distracted, man, when you were ripping on that guitar. I'm not going to lie. Fortunately, on this side of the stage, you won't see any of that. I've got my handy-dandy harmonica. This song's about 3 chords and the truth. I put out an album back in August. It's called Outlaws and Saints, and this is a song off of that record. I grew up in a household that loved honky-tonk country music, and my grandparents told a lot of stories, and they used to talk about their times going up to the Oak Grove Tea Room, which is wasn't too far from here. It's not there anymore, but it's a little bit south of or east of Charlottesville. So anyway, this song, I was reading a biography on Waylon Jennings, and this inspired me to write this song. It's called Bow to Danny and Bobby. Danny played in a honky-tonk band and they were passing through. Bobby was out in the crowd singing every word she knew. But Danny called her up on stage, 'cause Lord, that girl could sing. When the band kicked in, that little girl sang, blew them all away. Danny played the steel and Bobby sang along. 'Cause all you need is a big old dream, 3 chords and a song. He grew up on a cotton farm down near Mexico. It didn't look like much, but he did the best he could. One day lay that cotton down and bought a train ticket north, chasing that sound he heard down on Music Road. Well, Bobby grew up near the Oklahoma line. She worked 2 jobs just to pass the time. Dreams dry up round here faster than the rain. But the night that she met Danny, her whole life changed. 'Cause Danny played the steel, Bobby sang along. 'Cause all you need is a big old dream, 3 chords and a song. They live their whole lives out there on the road, playing every honky-tonk from here to Ohio. When Danny got to drinking, he could really tie one on. Bobby'd be there by his side when the morning come. Well, bands are a dime a dozen and friends just come and go. Finding something worth fighting for is all anyone can hope. Danny played the steel and Bobby sang along. 'Cause all you need is a big old dream, 3 chords and a song. Now they play every Saturday down at the Legion Hall for a couple of drunk vets and free rail alcohol. Bobby wears her hair done up and smells like cheap perfume. Doesn't matter who listens as long as you love what you do. Danny played the steel, Bobby sang along. 'Cause all you need is a big old dream with chords and a song. Danny played the steel, Bobby just sings along. 'Cause all you need is a big old dream, 3 chords and a song. It's all you need. It's all you need. Thank you.
That's beautiful, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. And this is a treat. This is a great way to spend a Friday night. Yeah. Thanks to Offbeat Roadhouse for having us. I got a Bobby song, so I think that sounds like a good time to do it. So I had the privilege of, I made my living playing the guitar for different people for a little over a decade, and then I was in a band. The band ended, and I was like, I bet I wouldn't mind taking my stab at having my hand on the wheel, and that was the genesis of my band and playing music that I wrote. And I have a rock and roll band called John Tyler Wiley and his Virginia Choir. We have a record that, for those that can see me, is placed over my left shoulder. Strategically. And for anybody in the Charlottesville area, we're going to be at Dirty Nelly's on Thursday, so we're going to have a blast there. Yeah. Some fans of Nelly. So, when I was kind of learning to write songs, something I would do, it was an exercise. Because the way I saw it, how many movies have you seen that's basically like Macbeth with just different names, at a different time, right? Same story, but still different. So I would take songs that were my favorites, and I would take the story of the song and try to write a new song around the story. I love Johnny Cash, and he has a song that I'm sure you know called Don't Take Your Guns to Town. And while I love the dichotomy between the music and the kind of lightness of the music and the darkness of the words, I wanted to write something that sounded scary to match the story. And this is that attempt. This is a song coming out on a record in late March. It's called 45, and it goes like this. Bobby's got a 45 Magnum, black chrome, snub nose, it's a killer. Just turned 16, but he's going on gone, still a good shot in tough spots, winter chicken dinner. He says it's just for trouble, when the trouble's coming strong. Mama's at the front door saying, stay home, stay young, stay breathing, don't be deceiving. If you go looking for trouble, and then you find it, you're bleeding. Bobby's got a 45 Magnum. Bobby's got a 45 Magnum. He says he don't want to use it. Yet Bobby still feeds it. He ain't ever been afraid, even when he probably should, 'cause fear ain't a villain, it's a friend, it's an Eden. Opens bottles on the barrel, trying to look tough, shooting eyes at the man on his left who looks the roughest. Joe says, hey Bobby, you feel like bleeding? If you ain't looking for trouble, well then you better be leaving. Bobby's got a 45 Magnum. Bobby's got a 45 Magnum. Finger dancing on the hammer like he's seasoned on the TV. Fresh ink of a sight scope just above his wrist. Bobby says, Joe, don't get cocky. Joe says, I only get greedy. Never had a chance with his trigger hand in a beer glass. Holes in the back of Bobby's chair. Joe was too fast. Now all he hears as he's fading out to black, Joe shoots a beam shot, then he grins with a laugh. Hey Bobby, how you doing? Betty, yeah. How you feeling? Hey Joe, I'm in trouble and I'm bleeding. Bobby's got a 45 Magnum. 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 Bobby's got a 45 Magnum.
You are listening to a concert with Woody Woodworth and John Tyler Wiley right here on WTJU. We will get back to the music in just a moment.
WTJU is supported by Beer Run, located at 156 Carlton Road in Charlottesville, offering curbside pickup for all in-store items. Beer Run features a selection of beer, wine, and kegs, along with indoor and outdoor seating for lunch, dinner, and weekend breakfast and brunch, all made with local and natural ingredients. Their number is 434-984-BEER and online at beerrun.com.
Now let's get back to tonight's Offbeat Roadhouse with Woody Woodworth and John Tyler Wiley.
That's great. I love a good murder ballad. So I'll do a version of my own murder ballad. I like this ride around thing, man.
We're playing catch, man. We're playing catch.
Did a winter in a shotgun wedding and a blushing bride to be. She let me out in the cold for a man who ain't nothing like me. After 6 long months on the company lines, I made my way back home. Found her with another man and a secret she holds. Well, ain't nobody ever told me nothing I didn't learn on my own. A few months back around the time I left, you came courting after her. The times were hard and lonesome. What's a poor girl to do? It comes from money and it treats her good. It ain't a damn thing like you. So I take a ride around this dope sick town. I got friends high as gasoline. It ain't the ghosts that haunt me, it's the secrets I keep. Well, I can't stand to look at myself these days. I don't even know who I am. I've been wasting around so long, I got roots around my legs. And if I don't get out of this town tonight, it's gonna take me to the grave. But it ain't the ghosts that haunt me, it's the secrets I keep. Yeah, I take a ride around this dope sick town. I got friends high as gasoline. It ain't the ghosts that haunt me, it's the secrets I keep. Well, I parked the car up the driveway and I turned the headlights low. I creep up to the back door with a short barrel 44. Well, a man can only take so much when he ain't got nothing at all. 'Cause nothing is a damned old shame, and you reap just what you sow. And I take a ride around this dope sick town. I got friends as gasoline. Ain't the ghosts that haunt me, it's the secrets I keep. Yeah, I take a ride around this dope sick town. I got friends as gasoline. Ain't the ghosts that haunt me, it's the secrets I keep. Well, the judge looked me in the eyes and said, son, what you do it for? Don't you know the good book says you reap what you sow? There's plenty of things that I've done I ain't too proud of, but it ain't the ghosts that haunt me, it's the secrets I hold. Yeah, it ain't the ghosts that haunt me, it's the secrets I hold.
Man, that was great.
I think I grabbed the wrong harmonica on that one, though.
You're all right.
Trying to keep up with the fancy fingers over here, man.
Dude, like, I mean this is a mega compliment. Somewhere long ago, it appears that Merle Haggard, Tyler Childers, and John Mellencamp had a child, and I believe that child is you. That is,
Could very well possibly.
You're very, you're freaking.
Thanks, man.
Crushing it, man.
Thanks, buddy.
I don't know if it's obvious over the live stream, but we got a packed house tonight.
Yeah,
Do you guys want to hear a happy song or a sad song? There you go.
Let's go happy. After the last two, we should probably go.
Yeah, that's a good point. I could have just asked you.
Well, if you leave it on this side of the table, they're all sad songs.
Yeah.
So sorry about that.
All right. Well, all right. I'll do this one. That's funny. Yeah, I suppose I ought to do this one, or else I might get in trouble. To fill you in on why, today is my 5th wedding anniversary. Yeah. Hats off to me. I didn't screw it up. And I don't know if there's crowd mics, but I have family. My parents and my wife are here, roasting me from the crowd. So I wrote this song. You know, we got married in 2019, and then a year into it, I don't know if you guys are news buffs at all, but it got weird for, everyone. So we were spending a lot of time together, and I figured in the middle of 2020, I guess she deserves a song after all of this. So, and with everybody in the house, this song is called "Strong." It's the name of an EP. We have it over to my right and your left. I met her by the river. In a crowd I heard her whisper. I knew a friend that she had with her. It wasn't luck and I know that now. Don't believe in that anyhow. Some things are hard to see. Some things are lightning through the clouds. I went outside to sneak a kiss and show her stars that don't exist. I tried to hold her hand in Mexico and never left her pocket, though she was well aware. Round her neck she wore a locket. I asked how I could get in there. Gentle as the softest melody, It moved me like a siren song. She's strong. Red wine makes you happy, my wine makes you mad. White dress on the pavement, best day I ever had. Best day I ever had. We danced to Stevie Wonder, friends and brothers, sisters, moms and dads. I come home, she's in the kitchen, and the records on, she's listening to some young Nashville hipster I ain't heard of before. With the same old brown fedora, still meets me at the door, just like 1,000 times before. I only feel like me when I'm in your company, wishing that each day prolonged, gentle as the softest melody. Still you're strong. I won't do that. You can't clear that. No. Oh man, I can't mess up the words on my anniversary. That'd be terrible. Oh, flowers on the table when we fight just 'cause we're able. And then I hold it like the movies, like Clark Gable would have done. Through the night to the next day, son, I wanna feel like me when you have him next to me. Wishing that each day prolongs, gentle as the softest melody. Oh, still you're strong. You gotta lay me down and love me. Turn all the lights down low. It's you and me, my lovely. We're never growing up, just growing old. Gotta lay me down and love me. Turn all the lights down low. It's you and me, my lovely. We're never growing up, just growing old. Lay me down and love me. Gotta turn all the lights down low. You and me, my lovely. We're never growing up, only growing old. Only growing old. Only growing old. Oh, still you're strong.
I'm putting out a new record this year, and this is a song I released as a single later last year. It's called Country Ain't Country. Well, I remember riding round in your truck, the windows down, the radio up, singing to an old Hank Williams song. A gun on the rack, CB on the back, a spit in an old tin cup. They don't make 'em like that anymore. He wore pearl snap buttons and cowboy boots, dressed to a dime in his three-piece suit. Sang every word that Mama tried, yesterday's wine. But the older I get, the more I see what it was he was teaching me. 'Cause country ain't country anymore. Give me that high and lonesome, give me a steel guitar. Give me that Texas fiddle or a Tennessee waltz. Give me Willie or Waylon, Haggard or Jones. It's country these days, it ain't country anymore. Well, I grew up and I moved away, and Pawpaw, he just stayed the same. It's country as a collard green or laundry on the line. But he smelled like dirt and gasoline, kept a bucket of tools in his backseat. He could fix anything you want him to, just to pass the time. Well, give me that high and lonesome, give me a steel guitar, give me that Texas fiddle or a Tennessee waltz. Give me Willie or Waylon, Haggard or Jones. It's country these days, it ain't country anymore. Well, it seems to me the world has changed and country music all sounds the same. Pop song sung with a southern twang about summer, trucks and beer. Well, take me back to the good old days when country music had something to say. Play from a transistor radio, it just echoes in my ears. Give me that high and lonesome, give me a steel guitar, give me that Texas fiddle or a Tennessee waltz. Give me Willie or Waylon, Haggard or Jon. It's country these days, it ain't country anymore. Well, Pawpaw died a few years back. I got his pocket knife and his baseball cap. There ain't a day that passes I don't think about the years. But the older I get, the more I see what it was he was teaching me. This country ain't country anymore. Give me that high and lonesome, give me a steel guitar, give me that Texas fiddle or a Tennessee waltz. Give me Willie or Waylon, Haggard or Jones. It's country these days, it ain't country anymore. Yeah, country these days, it ain't country anymore. Thank you.
Man,
This is fun, John.
this is a lot of fun.
I'm glad we're doing this.
Me too. I'm like, yeah, because this is, this might come as a shock, but I was never an athletic person. This is the closest I get to like this is the musical equivalent of like playing horse. This is a lot of fun, just song for song. And I'm trying to think, yeah, let's do it. Let's do this. I got a song in the same, different vein, same vein. Did you ever watch, and this goes to y'all, did you ever watch that Ken Burns documentary, The History of Country Music?
Yeah, it's great.
I own it on DVD, and I don't think we have a working DVD player. But I did watch it when it came out, and it was great.
Have you ever been to the birthplace of country music in Bristol?
No, I haven't.
It's wonderful. If you've never been, if you're from
huh?
Virginia, the Carter family, Big Bang of country music, go to the birthplace of country music museum in Bristol, Virginia, Tennessee. It's a wonderful place.
All right, babe. This summer,
you go.
we're doing it. Well, so I was watching that documentary, and this isn't even. This is definitely inspired by country music, but this is just a song about art. Really, this is a song about how art and how artists just impact us without us even knowing them. I remember I was depressed for like 3 days when Greg Allman died, and I've never met Greg Allman. And when I got to that part in the country music documentary and was talking about the death of Merle Haggard, my wife and I were weeping. And that's a stranger, you know? That's powerful. That's really powerful. And I remember being taken by that, you know? And that's where this song came from. This is a song off this record, and it's called He Knew Me. I miss Hank Williams. I never knew him, but it feels like he knew me. I see him smiling at me in the music magazines. 'Cause when my darling left, I sang along with him, so lonesome I could cry. But when the weekend came, all of our honky-tonkin' felt all right. But then came Sunday morning, and like he said us all night, he was with me the whole time. I miss Hank Williams, and I miss him all the time. I miss old Merle. I never knew him, but it feels like he knew me. 'Cause when I caught a rambling fever, he'd agree. But he could sing me back home, Bakersfield, all the way to Tennessee. All his life, he said, Mama tried but failed to keep him out the yard. Do you think she knows how many lives he's bailed out with his songs and scars? I hope she knows that it turned out fine. I miss Merle Haggard, and I miss him all the time. Radio is haunted by the ghosts of ramblers past, and all alone I stay up at night with the voice of Mr. Cash. And I'll yodel with the brakeman. Sometimes I hear my neighbors laugh. Sometimes I wish that they'd come back. I miss Tom Petty. I never knew him, but it feels like he knew me. Wonder if we'd be friends if we met at 23. A pair of long hair, lost boy, rock and roll refugees. He'd be playing with his band and I'd be with mine in the bar across the street. And we'd meet for a beer at the end of the night, and he'd tell me that even losers get lucky sometimes. I hope he's right. I miss Tom Petty, I miss him all the time. Thanks so much.
Nice.
You are listening to a concert with Woody Woodworth and John Tyler Wiley right here on WTJU. We will get back to the music in just a moment.
WTJU is supported by Mona Lisa Pasta, a locally owned Italian deli specializing in fresh homemade pastas, raviolis, lasagnas, and classic Italian sauces. all packaged for simple prep at home. Located at 921 Preston Avenue, Mona Lisa Pasta is close to downtown and UVA. For more information, visit monalisapasta.com.
Now let's get back to tonight's Offbeat Roadhouse with Woody Woodworth and John Tyler Wiley.
The song's called The Wild Ones. She left home at 16, running away. Her daddy was a drinker, his hands were cruel and mean. She met a long-haired hippie and headed out of state. Looking for redemption anywhere it came. Her daddy told her stories of what his dad had done. He pulled time at the State Farm for making moonshine. He was better to break the law than watch your family starve. Here's to the wild ones, always on the run. To the rebel and the dreamer, their song is all the same. To the ones with the courage to go up against the grain. Here's to the wild ones that go out on their own. Here's to the wild ones dancing to a different drum. There's a preacher down in Memphis, says he has a dream. And a man dressed in black, singing like a train. And a golden LA actress on the silver screen. And a Midwestern poet singing of change. And to the rebel and the dreamer, their song is all the same. To the ones with the courage to go up against the grain. Here's to the wild ones go out on their own. Here's to the wild ones dancing to a different drum. Here's to the wild ones. Here's to the
That was great, man. I'm gonna keep talking minimal so we can play more songs. This is my band put out a single a little less than a month ago, off the record I mentioned earlier. It's coming out next month. The record's called Pictures in the Dark, and the song is called Song Moving On, and it goes like this. This is a song of hope, sung by a man defeated, a man growing tired of the joke, waiting for a ride completed, when the world told him to beat it. He thought that was all she wrote. Now he's learning how to cope. This is our song of hope. All he needed was a song of moving on. Simple la-dee-da. Maybe we all can sing along. All he needed was a song, something sweet, not too long. A song of hope, hope is gone. Find hope again and sing a song moving on. This is a song of joy, sung by the tired and beaten. Hear the quiver in their voices. And song goes by and for the ones who need it. But as their world still burns the brighter, they fall not deeper to the fray. This is a song of joy. What's gone can be reborn today. All I needed was a song of moving on. Simple la-dee-da, something to whistle or to hum. All he needed was a song, something sweet, not too long. A song of joy when joy is gone. Find joy again and sing a song moving on. This is a song of peace, sung by the worn and overpowered, out of the sweetness of release. For we still advance within the falter, our sail remains the taller, our submission to the breeze. I know not where I'm going, but I will arrive in peace. I know not where we're going. This is our song of peace. All I needed was a song of moving on. Simple la-dee-da, something to whistle or hum. All he needed was a song, something sweet, not too long. Song of peace when peace is gone. Find peace again and sing a song moving on. A song of joy when joy is gone. Find joy again and sing a song moving on. Song of hope when hope is gone. Find hope again and sing a song moving on.
Beautiful. Song's called Saint on a Sunday. I've been bound and broken, lost to the sea, standing all alone in a room filled with thieves. Well, what's your name, darling? Can I take you home with me? 'Cause I need something different to change the way I feel. And I've been broke down and busted on the side of the road, wondering if this old truck will ever take me home. And if it weren't for trying, I'd have nothing at all. And I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. And I've been riding for so long, nowhere to go. I've been trying since I met you to right all my wrongs. I'm a silver-tongued devil and a bastard when I'm mad. I'm a saint on Sundays and a fair weather friend. Well, if it weren't for trying, I'd have nothing at all. I don't worry about tomorrow, 'cause today is all I got. I wanna love a woman so tender and free that nothing else matters except the way she looks at me. I got a couple of good buddies I see now and then. We've all gotten older, but we haven't changed a lick. I take a ride and clear my head, and I try to forget that all these days are numbered and time is all we have. And I've been riding for so long with nowhere to go. And I've been trying since I met you to right all my wrongs. I'm a silver-tongued devil and a bastard when I'm mad. I'm a saint on Sundays and a fair weather friend. Well, I wasn't more than 20 the day I broke her heart. I looked her in the eyes and I told her what I'd done. I was young and I was foolish and our innocence lost. And I paid a cheater's debt and I nearly took my life. Well, I sat there all alone on the side of the road, wondering if this old truck would ever take me home for a couple silver dollars like the Judas of old. And the devil whispered softly, you got nowhere to go. And I've been riding for so long with nowhere to go. And I've been trying since I met you to right all my wrongs. And I'm a silver-tongued devil and a bastard when I'm mad. I'm a saint on Sundays and a fair weather friend. Well, the sun always shines on my back door. I know it ain't much, but I'm proud of what I got. A good cup of coffee and an honest woman's touch is like a morning cigarette and the sun coming up. She's like a morning cigarette and the sun coming up.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
All right. I think we got time for one more. And if I'm wrong, that voice is just going to start talking over me. But until that happens, we're going to go for it. Thank you so much for being here. This has been a treat. This is a great way to spend a Friday. Give it up for Woody.
Thank you. Give it up for John Tyler Wiley.
Thanks. And we'll see y'all at Dirty Nelly's on Thursday, all right? Does that sound good? Hey, Darwin, should I end with flowers or ending? All right, okay. You heard the woman. My friends, they send us flowers in the springtime for another that's no longer here to chat. A rose, a couple daisies, and some dandelions. They send no card, there is futility in that. A dahlia can't mend a broken heart, can't fix a fracture in love or erase a falling out. But my friends still send us flowers in the springtime to remind me of the world's good when I doubt. We send my brother flowers in the summers. I'm not a brother of my blood, but just the same. June sunshine, it reminds me of his mother, and that his father, he is no longer in pain. I think of black suits, dresses, and old and sweaty chapel. Hank Williams songs smiling through tears like rain. And we'll send my brother flowers in the summers until the day he sees his father yet again. Family sends us flowers in the springtime for the baby that's no longer on the way. And every year the same as was the last time. Each petal takes the place of things to say, like I'm sorry and I love you and I know this hurts. Each wilting leaf reminds me still of something worse. Yet when my family sends us flowers in the springtime, I know a rose can't bring my daughter forth to earth. Yet even so I still look forward to the curse of the reminder forgetting would be worse. Family sends us flowers in the springtime to remind me of the world's good when I doubt.
And that's going to do it for Offbeat Roadhouse with Woody Woodworth and John Tyler Wiley. Coming up next week at Offbeat Roadhouse will be the two-time national flat-picking guitar champion, Scott Four. Thanks to Woody Woodworth and John Tyler Wiley, and of course to you for listening. We will see you next time right here at the Roadhouse.